Hello and Assalamualaikum. We are from Group 4. Today we will be presenting our video circuit simulation for Activity 1, Part 1. First of all, we build and arrange the circuit as the equation. So first of all, we use a DC power source, which is V1 10 volt, and then R1 according to the value that we need, which is first is 100 ohm, and R2 10 kilo ohm, which indicate the internal resistance of the voltmeter, and then we put ammeter and also voltmeter. Now after that, we run the circuit to get the value. As for the resistor R1, we replace the value according to the equation, which is first 100 ohm, and after that 150 ohm, 200 ohm, and then 300 ohm.
Next, for exercise 1A, activity 2, here we have a voltage source of 10 volt, and here we have resistor with a 100 ohm resistance, and also we have ground here. And then we connect the multimeter here for the ammeter, and the multimeter here for voltmeter. And then the question asks you to set the value of internal resistance of ammeter to 15.5 ohm. So we open here and set the value of ammeter resistance to 15.5 ohms. And now we run for the simulation. So here we get the result for current and volt. And next, you need to substitute the value of resistance according to the lab sheet given. Next, for exercise 1A activity 3, here you can see this is the voltage reference of 10 volt, and here is the ground, and here we have the R1 of a resistor set to 100 ohms resistance. And here we have the multimeter connected in series to the circuit, and the second multimeter is connected in parallel to the circuit to get the voltmeter. And then the question asks you to set the internal resistance of ammeter to 15.5 ohm. So we set the ammeter resistance to 15.5 ohms. And then we run for the simulation. So right here we have the reading for current and reading for volt. And the next step is to change the value of R1 according to the lab sheet, and repeat the same step to record the reading. Now for exercise 1A activity 4, we have the same circuit as the previous activity. Over here we have voltage reference of 10 volt, we have ground, and then we have RL set to 150 ohms. And over here we have the multimeter connected in parallel to the circuit to get the voltmeter reading. And here we have the multimeter connected in series to the circuit to get the ammeter reading. And the question also asks you to set the internal resistance of voltmeter to 10 kilo ohms. And then we set the voltmeter resistance to 10 kilo ohms. Now we run for the simulation. So here you get the reading of current and also the reading of volt here. And the next step is to substitute the value of RL according to the lab sheet and repeat the same step to get the reading of I and V and record it into the table.
For part 2 activity 1, first we place an AC power source with 10 volt and frequency 50 Hz. And after that we place a load which is R1 equals to 210 ohm, an ammeter series with the circuit, and voltmeter parallel with the load. And we run it and we get this value for voltmeter and also ammeter. And after that we replace the value of R1 with 390 ohm, 470 ohm, and 860 ohm.
Assalamualaikum. So this part, the question asks us to find I, VR1, VR2 and V total. So first we arrange the circuit as the question gave. We have 50 Hz and 50 volt power supply. We have R1 equal to 210 and we have R2 390 ohms. After that we put voltmeter and ammeter in the circuit, and lastly we click run and we got I equal to 83.332 milliampere. We got VR1 equal to 17.5 volt, VR2 32.5 volt, and V total equal to 49.999 volt. Thank you. So the next question is parallel circuit. We have 10 volt and 50 hertz power supply. We have R1 210 ohms. We have R2 860 ohm. And then we put the voltmeter and ammeter at its place and click run. So here we got I1 equal to 47.619 milliampere. We got I2 equal to 11.628 milliampere, and we got V equal to 10 volt.